Dude.
Oh wow, I'm smelling it. That's crazy.
Dude.
Red fruit, acidity.
Oh, the linger is
Yeah,
crazy.
but the linger, like what is on your palate, and it's just there. That's so fun. Okay, all right. That's going?
It's going.
Okay, so today we're doing something really fun. I'm here with my friend Simba, and we are gonna brew some really interesting coffee. So here, these are eugenoidies from Bill Hydrangea. So we snagged a dose of it, and this is your first time tasting this coffee.
My first time.
Yeah. So for reference, you've been drinking these because Esmeralda has been a really amazing coffee. We did this with, we released this coffee, showed it off in a lot of videos of Bean and Bean. So you're used to this coffee, right? What did you think about this coffee?
There's so much in that, like the complexity in it, the structure, and like the layers. Like as it cools, you discover something new each time. Like even between brews, like I've had it as espresso, I've had it as Porville on sworks, on V60, and it's a different experience on every dripper, every technique.
Like this coffee, we're talking about this coffee because there are some bags of it left, right? Yes?
No, they're all mine.
Oh, they're all yours. Okay. Like, this is a stellar coffee, right? Like, the reason why we're talking about this is arguably like the best Esmeralda I have ever tasted. Like, it is incredible. Like 92 points, got so much complexity. And I know a lot of you guys picked up this coffee. It was, uber expensive. Eugenioides is like potentially on the same level, if not above that. It's mega rare. And I've only tasted Eugenioides one time ever before. And I was on a work trip. I was at Onyx Coffee Lab in Arkansas, and Alika Lifty made me his like competition blend. And it was a blend of Eugenioides and Sudan Rumé to like help balance it out. I'm going to open this up and let you smell this. But major shout outs to Bill for letting us get some of this coffee. Smell this.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like absolutely this is insane to me. It just smells like sugar. Like
like toffee, like sweet.
Yeah, I think there's like red fruits in here too. I mean, like comparing this to Esmeralda, and this was like, if you've ever smelled an Esmeralda roast, right? Like this has a lot of red fruits in here. It's sweet and floral. This is like it smells great, yeah. But like
this is crazy.
But they're both crazy, right?
Yeah.
So this is the thing is like when you get to this level and you're like into this type of stuff, this is like what else is out there, and the volumes are like so low of these coffees. But we're gonna brew it and we're gonna taste it. So yeah, I don't think we'll brew this coffee because like we already know what this coffee tastes like, and you guys already know what this coffee tastes like because you picked it up. This coffee is super fun. So let's go ahead and brew it. I'm not gonna brew it. You'll brew it, right?
Okay, fine. I will.
All right. What's the setup you got here?
I'm gonna do sworks with how many grams is this actually?
I don't know. Let's weigh it out.
Let's see.
So this coffee is really, really expensive. I don't exactly remember how much it costs. Oh wow.
Okay, he's pushing 15.
15? Okay. Every bean there counts.
I'm tempted to even push in the chaff. It probably tastes good. Oh shit, I actually lost the bean. These beans are tiny.
Yeah, they're really tiny. So I'll put up details of this coffee on the screen here. But this is Hydrangea. They featured this coffee, and you could buy the blend of the World Barista or Brewer's Cup version of this coffee. Like to make the blend yourself. But yeah, I think it was like $40 for 20 grams of
Please,
this.
no one do that. No one make the competition blend for yourself. Drink coffee. Have fun.
No. The competition blend is great. But I think once you taste this coffee, you will kind of understand why it needs to be blended with stuff.
Is it like, okay.
Well,
Don't
okay,
tell me
wait,
anything. Don't tell me
I'll
anything.
shut up.
Don't tell me anything.
Okay.
Nothing.
But you'll do S-Works.
Gonna encourage him to go down in there.
And we'll have the processing details of this coffee on the screen somewhere. But yeah, look at this optimization. So what, you got melodrip lift there?
Yeah.
sworks.
Tear. And we're gonna do ZP6. It's
Probably fine. Like 5.
It's so stressful.
Make sure there's no
Let's
coffee in there.
see what's in here.
What do you mean stressful? This coffee's so good that it doesn't matter, right?
But this is my one chance. What if I screw it up? If I screw it up,
You're brewing about 205. Okay.
205.
Yeah, this is a pretty light roast.
if I screw it up, I'm going to need an extra dose from somewhere. Maybe.
From Bill.
Yeah, from Bill.
Ooh.
And shout out to Howie for his ZP6.
Oh yeah, Howie,
yeah,
this is your
this is Howie's
ZP6
ZP6.
that
Yeah.
I stole from you. I'm sorry. I actually brought it back to the Lunar New Year coffee tasting, and I forgot to give it back to you.
ZP6, great grinder.
Let's see if we can make this work. I don't think I've ever brewed coffee on camera before.
Well, there you go. Welcome to the cinematic universe.
Let's see. Dude. Wait, have you had this?
No,
you
well,
also
no,
haven't
I
had
haven't
this?
I haven't had straight eugenoides ever. I've never smelled it after being ground. I smelled the beans.
Whoa.
Okay, let me.
Whoa.
Holy shit! Wow, that's crazy. You can smell this. That's actually insane.
Kapow!
It smells so sweet.
I mean,
And, like,
that's
the
great.
fruit.
That's insane. I mean, like, it's like, I mean, I don't want to say it kind of smells like going to synthetic world where but I know it's not.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
yeah.
that type of processing, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Like, this is not like
Yeah.
mega synthetic advanced like processing
Like so
stuff.
fermented.
Yeah,
and
this
everything.
isn't like that, but it
It
has
smells
that
so
intensity of it.
sweet.
Just crazy. What if I just drop this?
Oh my god. We would sweep it off the floor and we would still brew it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get in there. Come on, ZP6, don't fail me now.
The ZP6 is good enough for some of these coffees, by the way. Or at least in the last videos where I'm doing this, where we're just like tasting coffees, people have not complained about the gear that I've used yet.
Okay, I'm gonna do your recipe actually.
Okay.
It feels safest. We're gonna go in 60 grams with the kettle.
Nice WDT. When WDT.
I couldn't find the actual thing, so we're doing this.
And then I probably open it now.
Get some flour.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, dude.
Let's get the.
Wow. Look at that tech right there. You weigh that out there?
Yeah, I want to smell it actually.
Yeah, just give it a smell.
Wow.
Wow. That's insane.
Let's see. if
It's
I-
like the most natural processed coffee I've ever smelled, like that type. But then it doesn't have any like weird funkiness, which is I don't know. I'm so curious how this brew is gonna taste.
faster.
And you're pouring it around five mils.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, this is so stressful because that's literally just one dose. I'm already thinking, did I bloom that too long?
No. It'll be fine.
Oh god. Final pour. Let's go. I like using the lifts with the S-Works dripper.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
But usually I get enough acidity doing what you did there at the beginning, which is just let it like steep like that, and then you agitate, and it's pretty good. All right, 255. So 15 to 255, 1 to 17 ratio, knocking out all that, any of the extra water.
Okay. Look at that bed. Almost looks.
Look at that, clean agitation.
Okay.
Super nice, low agitation. This is gonna be like a super sweet and high clarity brew, I feel.
That's the hook.
All right.
Does anyone else have this coffee right now?
I feel that people who had this coffee already finished it. Because this was frozen, if I remember. Yeah, Howie had this coffee. He actually has another dose that he gave me, but it was frozen if I remember.
I'm so curious what this is going to taste like, because it smells, it feels, if you told me that this was co-fermented with something, I would be like, yeah, it was.
Wow.
So
Like, it has the intensity, which is
the
interesting.
intensity on the nose is crazy. Okay. I guess I have to pour it. I'm terrified.
That's a lot of money right there you have.
Yeah. Okay, let's throw it in there. How long do we have to wait, or can I taste it right now?
You should taste it when it's hot, and then see. But this is like, thank you. Oh wow, I'm smelling it. That's crazy.
Dude, what the fuck is this? Wow. Oh, I see why you would want to blend this. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
So a lot of people say eugenoidies, because I didn't want to spoil it for you. A lot of like this
You
is
shouldn't
like
be allowed to compete with this.
so a lot of people say that eugenoides is like stevia. Like it's literally like stevia.
This is crazy. I wonder what this would taste like with like an insane like SSP brewers or M98V or something like super clear.
I don't know if you'd want that though, because like in the competitions they use like hand grinders with this coffee. I think if it was like even clearer, it'd be like, it would just be like too sweet, you know.
So like 10 seconds before we did this, or before we started filming, my sister made some chocolate chip cookies yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have eaten that, because I blasted my palate. But this tastes as sweet as a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, it's actually super sweet. All right, I'm gonna
wait,
get this reaction.
Look, I've like.
Oh, dude, what? You gotta let it cool.
It's so good.
You have to let
I can't
this
help
cool.
myself. Have you?
I get a lot of like red fruit in here, but it's just sweet. It's just like literally like stevia. I'm drinking stevia right now.
I wish, you know how people always say, well, I guess not you people who are weird on the internet and you're like coffee enthusiasts, but like normies are like, it tastes bitter or it tastes sour when you hand them like something really special. I don't think you would get that reaction from this. I think even someone with no experience who drinks milk drinks all day every day will taste this and think there's honey in it. It's so sweet. It's down to the matcha whisk WDT for sure.
Wow. Now that it's really cooled down,
it's
like that acidity, red fruit acidity.
Oh, the linger is crazy.
But the linger, like what is on your palate, and it's just there. That's so fun, right? This is like super fun.
This might be, yeah. I think this is an all-time for me. The linger is crazy.
Like this is. I've never had straight eugenoides. This is the first time I had straight eugenoides, and like, you know, dare I say, this is in my top 5 ever. Right, like of all time. Like I have a bunch of other Panamas in there, but then like this is not from Panama. And I mean, this isn't Gesha, right? This is Eugenioides, and it's like at the very top. But you can totally see like if you need to blend it with something like I've never had it straight, and having it straight is like, what am I like?
Yeah.
It's so intense and loud that it makes it kind of hard to taste, or it's like it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That is.
I'm stunned. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like that is eugenoides. There will be more eugenoides from some of these roasters, Bill, Bean and Bean, other places. So yeah, if you can get a single dose of this coffee, do what we're doing. Brew this with
Literally,
people.
brew
like
with someone.
it's,
Don't drink it
you
yourself.
have to share this experience with people. Like this is
This is
truly
crazy.
an experience worthwhile sharing. Because the coffee, it's like this is what we chase as enthusiasts. Like what is out there. So yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to share today. Is first time tasting eugenoides. First time me ever tasting straight eugenoides, and first time Simba's ever tasted eugenoides. And, you know, it really puts things into perspective of what is possible in the world of coffee. And I hope if you guys got this coffee from Hydrangea, you know, let us know what you did with it, if you dared to brew it straight like we just did there. Yeah. But otherwise, thank you so much for spending time to watch this video.
What are you doing?
So Brian left, he had to catch a train, and my curiosity got the better of me. And I'm like, I need to know, now that I have the eugenoides on my mind and on my palate, I want to see what the esmeralda tastes like side by side. There's still some of the eugenoides here. And this is last 4.
What brew method are you using?
Exactly the same one as the eugenoides. So 3 pours, immersion bloom, 1 minute, 60 grams, and then 2 more pours to get to 255.
What are you curious about?
It's like, I think I want to see if the esmeralda still has impact, even with this sort of level of overwhelming sweetness on my mind and on my palate. If the structure, the complexity, the acidity still makes me get that feeling. Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's very good. Yeah, this is also an amazing coffee. And I think it's the best it's tasted so far. I think now we're getting in the window. Maybe I should wait a couple more days. I think what would be interesting would be to get side by side. I get a set that has a gesture of this quality, eugenoides, and then like, I don't even know, like something that's like quite heavy processed that like, I think the picture maybe the farmer has in their mind is like, how do I give someone this kind of sweetness? So they co-ferment it with strawberries or watermelon or something crazy. And sometimes it turns out well, and sometimes it's crazy funky and not enjoyable at all. But the eugenoides is like that level of sweetness and like, oh.
Why
the
don't
intensity.
you do use a shot glass to measure, do a little blend. We can do 1/3 1/3 eugenoides and 1/3 hacienda.
Okay. So this is esmeralda. Is that all the way filled? Stressful. Then the precious nectar. This coffee is crazy.
That's the eugenoides.
Dude, I don't know if we can do the flip. Because look, I think we're right there. I guess we could just do smaller volume.
Yeah.
This is a bit indulgent. I wonder what this tastes like. Whoa. You can actually smell, the eugenoides is so strong that even though it's a third, they're like sweet, yeah, red, cocoa even, you can smell it still over the esmeralda.
So that's the blend of eugenoides and hacienda esmeralda geisha.
Whoa. Wait. Huh. What do you think? I think.
Yeah.
Wait,
go ahead.
what do you
Go,
think?
go, go.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think 1/3 is fine.
Yeah.
More is
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking like it's actually almost overpowering the esmeralda. In the competition, do you know what ratio they do? I think you really just need
This
a
is the
touch.
esmeralda by itself, 100%.
Wow. This coffee is crazy.
Maybe it should just be a
I
droplet.
think it's literally a drop, yeah. Because this is so strong. Well, I'm glad we didn't do 50-50. Oh, maybe to this, I'm
Do you
just
have an
going
eye
to add-
droplet thing?
Yes, I do. But
Okay.
isn't that... Why don't I just randomly dilute this
Okay.
with esmeralda up until I'm like, that's perfect. Okay, yeah. I think that's more like, whoa. There's almost now like this milk chocolate thing going on.
The linger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how do you feel having blended esmeralda geisha natural with the eugenoides?
Dude, this is so good. The acidity and it's almost like the eugenoides are so sweet that it needs something to sit on top of. So and the esmeralda has a lot of structure, and like there's a lot like I was saying earlier, there's a lot happening in the coffee, and it's now like you have this like painted over feeling with some sweetness while all the structure and complexity is happening. There's like this sweetness that's all over here and the sides of your tongue. And I also feel super indulgent because I wish Brian was still here, and I think coffee like this should be shared with people. I want to do this as a meetup.
So, eugenoides blend club. Are you a blend boy now?
I've always been a fan of blends. I like rolling coal like the best of them. But this, I really do think you can give this to anyone and they would love it. This is what specialty coffee should chase. Eugenoides for everyone, as far as the eye can see.